Welcome to the press conference for the 2025 Concacaf Gold Cup Final. We're joined by the head coach of the U.S. men's national team, Mauricio Pochettino. In the room, if you have a question, please raise your hand and indicate.
First of all, I want to send all our thought to the people in Texas, to the tragic situation, and for sure for all the people that were affected. Our thought with all the people there. Our solidarity with all the families that were affected for the fact.
If you have a question, please raise your hand and wait for the microphone.
Hi, Mauricio. Henry Bushnell from Yahoo Sports. Some of your players have plenty of experience playing against Mexico in big games. I know you had the game in October, but that was just a friendly. Have you talked with them or learned anything from them even about what tomorrow is going to be like and how to handle it?
I think every single game is different and the circumstances are different. That is a new group, a different group. That is why I think it's not too much important the previous game that we were playing. I think, of course, players have experience. Some players already play. They know what we are going to find tomorrow. I think in the way that we were competing from the beginning of the tournament, I think that is in the way that we want to compete. Some better performance than the other, but I think that is in the way that we need to settle our standard, our low standard. And I think, yes, we are ready. We are prepared to compete tomorrow. I hope all the factors will be for us, and we capable to deal with also with the expectation and with all the atmosphere that for sure is going to be against us, like it was in St. Louis. Yes, exciting and waiting for tomorrow.
We'll go to the third row here in the middle.
Hello, Mr. Eugenia Caroli for Marca.
Hello.
You have a common history with Javier Aguirre as Español coaches, both Perico's history. You also played against him with Zaragoza, you as Español manager. Now as national team managers, what do you think are his strengths, his weaknesses, and what can we expect from that battle on the bench tomorrow in this final?
I think from Javier is in front to the national team. I think they are doing fantastic. They improve a lot. I think Mexico is a very competitive team. Is how he is, his character, and translate to the team and to the pitch. It's going to be a pleasure to meet again. We already played many games on the past. Tomorrow in a final, in a Gold Cup final, I think it's going to be an amazing opportunity to see each other. Yes, hope that we can beat Mexico and lift the trophy. This is what we want.
We'll go second row in the middle here.
Hi, Mauricio. Doug McIntyre, Fox Sports. You talked about the atmosphere the other night. You said you were a bit surprised at the passion that the Guatemalan fans brought. What are you expecting from the Mexican supporters tomorrow, and how will that impact the match? And are there any lessons you can take from the match you played in Guadalajara in October that will help in this match? Thank you.
Yes, I think it's going to be different. I think that was our first camp with the national team, and for sure the circumstances are completely different. What we are going to find tomorrow, I think the worst scenario is, we already know that was St. Louis, no? 90% of Guatemala fans and 10 for us. I think yes, that happened. I think the team is going to be ready, to not only to fight on the pitch against 11, players from Mexico, against Mexico, with the difficult atmosphere on the stadium, on the crowd. But I think it's good for us. It's good because I think it's going to be maybe the last game that we are going to play under pressure. And to play under pressure is what we need, is the team need, because we are qualified for the World Cup, and I think all the games that we are going to play after are going to be friendly games, and that is an official game, and I think it's important that we have that difficult scenario to feel the pressure, to feel the stress, because the World Cup is going to be about to feel the pressure and to feel the stress. I think it's great to have this opportunity to see ourselves how we deal, already in San Luis, now here in Houston.
Straight back.
Buenas tardes, profe.
Buenas
Mauricio,
tardes.
Roberto el Canario Ramírez, de las plataformas digitales de Canario Network. Vuelve a jugar de visitante en su propia casa. Terminó pidiendo la hora con Guatemala. ¿Cómo enfrentar este partido donde sabemos que México trajo su selección absoluta y usted vino con una selección pues con muchos jóvenes? ¿Cómo enfrentar a México, que es ahora favorito para ganar esta Copa Oro? Gracias, profe.
Bueno, la verdad que para nosotros siempre decimos que cada oportunidad de estar con la selección es única y es hoy y ahora. Y dentro de los jugadores disponibles que hemos tenido, hemos tratado de seleccionar los jugadores que nosotros pensamos que son los mejores para este momento. Y no puede ser que seamos un equipo sin la experiencia quizás de otras selecciones, como en este caso México, pero creo que lo más importante es que nuestros jugadores sientan que son los mejores, lo más importante, y que suplir esa falta de experiencia es a través del deseo, de las ganas, de la pasión, de estar todos juntos y de la libertad para después expresar el talento dentro del campo de juego. Está claro que respetamos mucho a México, y México tiene un gran cuerpo técnico, un gran seleccionador y muy buenos jugadores. Así que, como lo decía antes, creo que es una gran oportunidad, o si no, de la última oportunidad de jugar bajo estrés, bajo presión. Va a ser un partido bastante similar a lo que nos vamos a encontrar en el Mundial. Después de este partido de mañana tendremos todos partidos amistosos, no jugaremos ningún partido oficial, y es difícil reproducir lo que se siente jugar en un partido oficial. Yo creo que por eso es algo importante, algo que nos tomamos también con muchas ganas de probarnos, ¿no? Como también fue Guatemala, que tú dijiste que terminamos un poco ahí sufriendo, no pidiendo la hora, pero sufriendo. Creo que son partidos que nos van a dejar muchísimas enseñanzas para de aquí a un año estar mejor preparados para la Copa del Mundo.
Third row in the middle, please.
Jeff Carlisle with ESPN. Mauricio, you've been with this team for over a month now. In what ways have you seen this team grow the most? And in what ways would you like them to continue to grow? What areas need more growth?
Yes, nearly 40 days together. I need to say thank you to the players, because from the day one they create an unbelievable atmosphere on the team. Never one problem, one issue in between them. The staff that work unbelievable. I think you can see how tired they are, because the player play, go to training, need to rest, but the staff is the show that no one see, but I think we need to reward, and we need to say something good, and to say thank you, because in the way that they were working during 40 days in the way they look after not only the players, if not the coaches and everything, that was amazing. I think what we learn, I think, is in this type of competition that is going to be like a World Cup, that was a very good test for us, because it's what we are going to find in 1 year. I think for us it's massive, because like a coaching staff also was the first time to be in a national team and to work in this way. And second, that we found a very good group of players with the desire and the open mind to learn and to improve. And that is amazing for a coaching staff, for every coaching staff. I think already we feel so proud because I think to earn what we earn, to arrive in the final of the Gold Cup was the objective. That was our first step, and now our second step. The step is to win the final. We know very well that until here we can analyze and see and perform our performance and everything, but now when we talk about the finals, always we said, no, final is about to win, it's not about to play, it's about to compete. We need to find a way to compete, we need to find a way to win tomorrow, because who is going to be in the memory of the people is who will win tomorrow and lift the trophy. And the second, no one is going to remember. It's not going to create good memories, no, who is second. Even if I think until today it's a big achievement, I think tomorrow we need to win and to find a way to win, because that is the most important thing, is to lift the trophy.
One more question, second row in the middle here.
Everything good there? Okay? Yes?
You're okay, right, Christina? Yeah, one more. Okay.
Good.
All right. Amna Spawn, USsoccer.com. Mauricio, you talked about how special Malik was at the beginning of this tournament. Now that you've seen him, now through the final, heading into it, just how has that changed, how you plan on using him going forward? What has he shown you and proved to you?
Sorry, I didn't. You asked me about
Malik
Tillman. What I can say about him, I think everyone saw how he's performing, the quality. I think we are all happy. I think the way that he stepped up and showed his leadership, because it's a different way to show your leadership. Talking, doing good or bad things, or playing well and being quiet. I think in the way that he is showing his leadership inside to the pitch, is in the way that we really love. Because the player need to perform, need to talk in the playing football, and that is in the way that he is showing his character and his quality and his leadership. I'm so happy for the country, for the team, for the teammate, because I think he's a player. He's still young, but there's still room to improve. But he's improving a lot, and I think he's performing very well with the national team, and that is really great for us.
Thank you, Mauricio.
You're welcome.